Hey, and welcome back to Leave It Live. So, and then this one, what I'm here for, like, Leave It Love, everything is love, good vibrations, high vibes. But it's like, I've always been put into situations, but I stood in the courthouse. There's so much corruption in the courthouse, and I did everything I could do to bring attention to it, to report it, like to just for them to fix it. I was like, yo, like this can't be the system. And I was, whatever, I resigned because I was like, I can't take this shit. Like they don't care. And it's like, you know what? When you see that you can't do anything to fix the situation, and I did everything I could do. I did everything I could do to try to fix it. So the last thing I did was I resigned. I was like, I can't deal with this, with incompetence, and you people don't know what the hell you're doing, and you're incompetent. Like, they're all connected, so they all cover for each other, and they know it's wrong, but they will not fix it because they're friends with someone else. It's like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I was in my 40s. I turned 40. When I resigned, I turned 40 years old. I was like, I am not going to be in my 40s working for this place. And I fucking hated it because there was so much injustice and I couldn't fix it. So I was like, bye. That was that. I tried, but it didn't go in. I couldn't do anything. I go into Burlington, and then that's retail. But then there was even more black magic in Burlington. It was what they said. It was like a dungeon up in there. Like you're working in there, and it's like a dungeon, and it was crazy up in Burlington. And I tried to bring things to management, to corporate, to whoever, so that they could fix the problem. And then I ultimately told them that they're doing black magic. Like black magic is being done here. I was like, my money's missing. My like they were just stealing from me, and they wouldn't help me. And the money was never given back to me. So I quit. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be here. And I left on my own merit. Sirens are always going off. Like, oh my God. It went away. But with Burlington, I did say the black magic because, like, in the courthouse, everything is so proper and so, it's so fake. It's just so fake. And then it's just certain things you cannot say because then they're going to say that you're crazy or, oh, that doesn't make any sense. But in Burlington, it's like they were already talking about it. Like they were already, because that's what they do. Everybody there, that's what they do. That is what they do. They play in black magic. And the money was messed up. They were messing up everybody's money. So it wasn't just my money. Maybe I was the only one that said something like, what the fuck is going on with the money? Like my money's not right. Like I'm working, I'm here. Like why is my money not right? And it would happen to others, but they would never say anything. And I was like, I'm not working. I'm not gonna just stay quiet and accept it. So I did say something, and I brought it to I brought it to corporate. I took it to corporate. And I even talked about like when I resigned, and I was like, you know what? And they're doing black magic up in there. It's like they doing black magic up in the basement. They're doing something up in there, and that's why things are happening. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave. And I left. I didn't do the resignation papers or whatever. Then this place, it's like wherever I go to, it's always some shit. That's why I don't go nowhere. I stay in my own house. I don't go no fucking where. And then whenever I go somewhere, it's like I just start seeing shit or I pick it up. And then they get mad and they're trying to kill me and they're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. But it is whatever. It is what it is. And it's like, they keep attacking. They keep going to people to do more work on me. Like, the work is never going to work. It's never going to work on me. Like, you keep spending your money, you keep wasting your money. Like, all this work is never gonna work. The death spells are never gonna work. Like, nothing they do is ever gonna work on me because I am aware. I know how to protect myself. I'm not asleep. Like, you can't get me. Like, you can't get me to fall for things because I already know. I already know this little game. I'm not playing with you. But whatever. But it's like, it's just everywhere. It was in the courthouse. It was in retail. It was in Burlington. Then I go, they get to from friends, and then it's everywhere there. Like, it felt so evil. I felt like I had to get the fuck up out of there. I was like, oh my God, what are you doing here? Like, you can't stay here. Like, you gotta get out of there. Get out of there. Like, that's all I kept thinking. Like, the moment I stepped foot there, I was like, oh, I gotta get up out of here. I can't stay up in here. And that was that. I think that was the last time I went out. And then from there, from that moment on, the black magic continued because they kept fucking with me because they don't know me. Nobody knows me. I'm not friendly like that. I'm not gonna tell you my stuff. Like, but it's like, I'm always put into situations and I'm like, oh my God, I hope I never have to go into another situation and be around people that do black magic and that are gonna try to kill me and they're gonna do all this stuff to me. I pray for that. But like, please don't put me in any more of these messed up kind of situations. And then it's like, you're always put into these kind of situations to bring light to the situations, to open other people's eyes, but nobody does anything. So maybe like if something was done, something was actually done, maybe I wouldn't mind bringing light to the situation. But they always end up trying to kill me. They always end up trying to kill me or get rid of me because I know what the hell they're doing and nobody else knows. And it's like, oh my God, she's crazy. Oh, she could see us. It's crazy, but it happens all the time. This is not the first time, the second time, the third time. It has happened multiple times. It has happened whenever I go anywhere. It happens. That's why I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere. You can't get me to put myself. No, I don't do it. Like, I do what I gotta do. I'm on my business. And if I go somewhere, I'm just hoping that I have a good time. Like, everything is okay. Like, everything is good. It's good vibes. Like, I'm around good people. I don't want to be around negative, nasty, toxic, low vibrational energy. I leave. I leave. And it has happened several times. So the courthouse, it was 14, 15 years of hell. Burlington, it was just a couple of months of fucking hell. It was like a dungeon. That's what they called it. It looks like a dungeon in here. It looks crazy. And the way things happen, it's like there's nothing you can do because there's one person that has the control of everything, so they could do whatever they want. They're the ones doing the black magic, so they control corporate, they control management, they control everything, they steal the money, they do all this stuff, and nobody does anything because they're asleep. They don't know. They're not awakened to this shit. Or maybe they do this shit and they don't care. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's just beneath me. I'm like, I'm not gonna be here. I don't want to be around this. And I was like, no, I'm not doing this. That's why I opened Lead with Love, Lead with Love Inc. Lead with Love is a nonprofit organization established in New York State. And I'm here to help people. It's a spiritual channel. So I started the spiritual channel first because I was waiting for all of my paperwork to be established. So once my paperwork is established, then I can do more. But things just got so crazy. I'm like, I can't work for people. So I just started working for myself. I invested in myself and I do everything for myself. I work alone because I've worked for people. I've worked for people and I've had to deal with the nonsense. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm 40. I was 40 at the time when I started. I was like, I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. Like, no. So I invested in myself in my 40s. I quit my job in my 40s, you know? I wasn't scared to start my life over, you know. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it and I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be an old lady and I'm gonna be happy. I was like, I'm not gonna be miserable like the rest of these old biddies in this place. Like, no. I was like, I have so much I want to do and I'm like, I'm not gonna be fucked up. Like, these people want me all the way fucked up. I was like, I don't have to be here. That's the whole thing. When you realize you don't have to be here and you can leave, fucking leave. But whatever, not everyone thinks like that. So, you know, I was just thinking to make my life better and easier and happy. I just wanted to be happy. I don't want no problems and I don't want to be mad. Go to work and mad and the people at work just there with attitudes and it's like, yo, I don't have problems in my house. Like, everything is good. And you go to work and everybody it's just hell. I'm like, oh. Anyway, I was just talking. I'm always talking. Always leave it love, stay positive, vibe high, and leave it love. Don't hate nobody. Everything that has happened is a lesson in life. You learn the lesson and you keep it pushing. Move forward in life. And you'll be all right. As long as you don't stay stuck for too long, be fucked up for too long. Be like, nah, get up out of there and keep pushing forward. Always leave with love. Bye.